High on air.
Ready for the new normal.
Soar High, Senior High.
Good morning, Easter Summer. Good morning, dear students of grade 11. Welcome to Devon SM Radio Escuela on air.
I am happy that we have each other again. I am Teacher Abby.
I am Teacher Iris. We are your hosts for today. Welcome to grade 11 Disciplines and Ideas in Social Sciences.
DHS, Senior High on air.
Ready for the new normal.
Soar High, Senior High.
We are here to help you learn about the basic concepts and principles of the major social science ideas, the psychoanalysis and rational choice.
DHS, Senior High on air.
Ready for the new normal.
Soar High, Senior High.
Time check, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Are you ready for today's activity? Make sure, students, that you are in a comfortable place and have eaten your breakfast. Great! That is to help you for the fast absorption of learning that we will be having today. Do not forget to have it in your notebook, discipline and ideas module and pen to keep track of our discussion and in answering the exercises of your module. Again, do not forget to have with you your notebook, discipline ideas module and pen to keep track of our discussion and in answering the exercises of your module. And if you need to use the comfort room, you may not do so because in a while we will be starting our lesson.
Alright, are you ready? That's great. And since we are all ready, let's start with our fun and exciting lesson for today. And to deliver our lesson, we give you Teacher Jermaine Alpo.
Hi, grade 11 students. Good morning. We are again on another fun and exciting day of learning. Today, we are expecting you to distinguish carefully the significance of the psychoanalysis and rational choice as major social science idea. What was that sound? I guess those are plates, kitchenwares, and your modules. Oh, it seems that you're in a dilemma in choosing what to do right now. Are you going to do your house chores or answer your modules? Every day we are faced with situations where we need to choose between two important things. Since I just have mentioned choices, it's one of the things we will be talking about in this episode. How do the basic concepts of psychoanalysis and rational choice contribute to the development of an individual as a human person? But before we proceed with our lesson proper, please take a look in your modules and answer the pre-test on page 3. Just choose the letter of the best answer and write it on a separate sheet. I'll give you 3 minutes to answer the activity. We will check your answer after this reminder.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. I miss you so much and I wanted to touch and embrace you.
Oh my pitiful fruit queen, your father the king has implemented health and safety protocol to fight COVID-19. This includes washing of hands, wearing of mask, and lastly, physical distancing, meaning I must stay 1 meter away from you.
Oh, that's cruel. but I miss you so much.
I know how you feel. Love is important, but during this time, safety is even more important.
This safety reminder is brought to you by DHS HSS Social Science Group.
How are you, students? Are you still there? Okay, let's try your activity test on page 3. What's your answer for number 1? It's letter C. Sigmund Freud is the one who developed the psychoanalytic theory. Did you get the correct answer? Excellent! How about your answer for number 2? The answer is B. Man thinks rationally in making choices and decisions in life is not a tenet of psychoanalysis. Did you get the correct answer? Wonderful! How about the answer for number 3? The answer is letter A. Any suffering from trauma that causes depression can be studied under psychoanalysis. Did you get the correct answer? Good job, kids! How about the answer for number 4? The answer is letter C. If you do an action without any regard on the consequence. How about the answer for number 5? Good job, kids! You got it right. The answer is A. Defense mechanism is not part of the personality structure theorized by Sigmund Freud. Who got the perfect score of 5? Very good. Let us give them a round of applause. And for those who did not get the perfect score, don't worry, because I will help you master this lesson. Congratulations, you're now ready on your new task. Are you ready for the discussion? Great! Now, listen attentively as I'm going to start our lesson. As a student and future advocate of change, it is advantageous that you possess relevant knowledge to understand social phenomena and determine among alternatives. Be ready to learn more. Let us now analyze the concept of psychoanalysis and rational choice. Psychoanalysis is defined as a set of psychological theories and therapeutic methods that have their origin in the work and theories of Sigmund Freud. Do you know him? That's right. He is the father of modern psychology. The primary assumption of psychoanalysis is the belief that all people possess unconscious thoughts, feelings, desires, and memories. Also, according to Freud, our personality developed from the interactions among what he proposed as the three fundamental structures of the human mind: the id, ego, and superego. Conflicts among these three structures and our efforts to find balance among what each of them desires determines how we behave and approach the world. Have you seen an iceberg? Great! That's how Freud compared our human mind. The id is most primitive of the three structures. It is concerned with the infant satisfaction of basic physical needs and urges. It operates unconsciously outside of conscious thought. For example, if your id walked past a community pantry, it would most likely take all the items from the pantry for itself. Can you think of another experience? You're right! While the superego is concerned with social rules and morals, like what many people call their conscience or their moral compass, it develops as the child learns what their culture considers right and wrong. However, if both your id and your superego were involved, and your id was strong enough to override your superego's concern, you would still take all the items from the pantry. But afterward, you would most likely feel guilt and shame over your actions. In contrast to the instinctual id and moral superego, the ego is the rational, pragmatic part of our personality. It's what Freud considered to be the self, and its job is to balance the demands of the id and superego in the practical context of reality. It's getting interesting, right? If you would like to know more about this, listen carefully to the discussion. Freud believed that the ego and superego are in constant conflict, and that adult personality and behavior are rooted in the results of these internal struggles throughout childhood. He believed that a person who has strong ego has a healthy personality, and that imbalances in this system can lead to neurosis and unhealthy behaviors. Let's move forward. Are you still there? Fantastic! You're still active and listening. The next concept is the rational choice theory. It is also known as choice theory or rational action theory. It is a framework for understanding and often formally modeling social and economic behavior. The basic premise of rational choice theory is that aggregate social behavior results from the behavior of individual actors, each of whom is making their individual decisions. Have you been in this kind of situation? That's right, it's an everyday experience. Now, let's see if we've learned something from our discussion. Kindly open your module again on page 14. Can you please read aloud your answer? Wow! Great! So, we have the following answers. Number 1 is letter C. The psychoanalysis is not a practical method. How about the answer for number 2? The answer is letter A. Both these statements are true. Psychoanalysis is not a practical method, but it is definitely a breakthrough in psychology. How about the answer for number 3? The answer is B. People base a decision on available options and then use certain criteria to decide. How about the answer for number 4? The answer is letter D. People act as they think of their action as much profit than cost. How about the answer for number 5? The answer is letter A. The id includes primal urges and operates based on instinct. Alright, after a regular program, you may get the short quiz provided for you in your module pack. It is your additional activity for quarter 2. Make sure to return the module together with your notebook and short quiz on Monday from 8 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. through your parent or guardian. You may also take a photo of your output from the notebook and send it to my messenger account. And so that's all for today's lesson. I hope you've learned a lot even in the comfort of your home. This has been Teacher Jermaine for your Radyo Eskwela on air.
Thank you, Teacher Jermaine, and also to our dear students. We hope that we made your day productive and meaningful. Please stay tuned to our Radio Eskwela on air next time, same station. Always remember, keep on learning because life never stops in teaching.
Until next time, goodbye.